People are moving to New Braunfels every day, but that doesn't mean it's right for everybody. So in today's video, we're going to talk about who it's right for and who might want to think twice about moving to New Braunfels. If you are new here to my channel, thank you so much for coming aboard, because every week we are putting out relevant and timely information just like this about what it's like to live in New Braunfels. If you're just starting your research on New Braunfels, I'm so happy that you're here with us today, because we're going to give you all the information you need to make a decision about moving to New Braunfels. We are going to tell you why everyone is moving to New Braunfels and why some of you might want to reconsider your decision about moving to New Braunfels, which we didn't cover in our first Why Everyone is Moving to New Braunfels video 5 years ago, but we're doing it today because things have changed here in New Braunfels. The information in today's video is based on my objective experience here in New Braunfels, as well as others who have moved to New Braunfels over the last few years. In fact, according to the census report, New Braunfels grew by around 5,000 people a year between 2021 and 2024. We've gone from 98,000 residents in 2022 to over 110,000 as of the last official census report in 2023. Projections, oh my, for this summer's census report have New Braunfels population at just over 124,000, which continues to put us among the fastest growing cities in the US. Right off the bat, if this type of growth just turns you off, you're gonna think twice about moving to New Braunfels, because this growth is spilling onto our highways and roads, into our restaurants, into our shopping areas, into our historical districts in downtown New Braunfels, into our neighborhoods, into our parks. The growth is increasing utility bills here because the city is replacing old infrastructure with new infrastructure to address the growth. Also, your home insurance will increase, as it has for a number of residents in New Braunfels. So if this type of growth is not your thing and you have doubts, don't move here, because if you treat New Braunfels, let's say, like a trial period, and let's say you buy a house and you move into it and you find out that it's not 70 and sunny every day and there are cars on the road and you want to move back to where you came from, well, you're probably going to take a hit on your home, a financial loss, because real estate is a long-term play. It's not a 2 or 3 year experiment. So let's talk about why so many people are moving to New Braunfels. Why all this growth? What are we giving away? Free water park passes? People tell us one of the top reasons they moved to New Braunfels is because of the location. Smack dab between 2 large cities and their airports, Austin and San Antonio, and you don't have to deal with that traffic in either of those cities, and you don't have to deal with the higher home prices and property taxes in Austin. But we do have clients who move to New Braunfels but still drive to Austin or San Antonio if they want something different to eat. New Braunfels is somewhat monotone when it comes to food selection. I mean, brisket, ribs, German food, brisket, ribs, Mexican, brisket, ribs, steak, meat, a lot of meat. For many people who live in New Braunfels for a long time or who just move into New Braunfels, that type of menu does work. But for more health conscious people, people who want something more than the standard fare, it doesn't work. So it's something to think about. We have interviewed hundreds of people over the past 5 years on this channel to find out why they moved here. Because of the small town feel is the response we get over and over and over again. As much as New Braunfels has grown, it has quite a bit, we still have that frozen charm and history of our downtown area and historical district of Green. Hey, look, say what you want about the increased traffic, the increased population here, but these things, preserving the city's history, that's the one thing that slows life down mentally in New Braunfels. The timeless traffic circle, the iconic bandstand, the county courthouse, the church, historical homes transformed into businesses, our mom and pop stores and restaurants free of corporate America in downtown and in Green. That's what helps give New Braunfels a small town feel. If you're not into preserving things and you want all modern storefronts and corporations in downtown New Braunfels and in Green, you probably should think twice about moving to New Braunfels. Or you can live where all the big box stores are in the Creekside shopping area. This way you get what you want where you want. What helps give New Braunfels that Hallmark Channel small town vibe is the people in New Braunfels. They're friendly. This soundbite pretty much sums it up.
We came back and we had to get our tags for our car and go in there, and I was asked 7 times if we'd been helped and are you doing okay? And just really welcoming, yeah.
It's just like that in New Braunfels. In my experience, and as you just heard, a lot of people's experiences, just down-to-earth, friendly people, and that bodes well for the next reason why everyone is moving to New Braunfels: a family-centered, safe environment with strong schools. That is huge. Family-centered with the schools and the year-round events and activities in New Braunfels, especially in the fall when it's back to school and most towns just close down. They ramp down through the end of the year. We're just getting started with all of our events and activities here. There's always something going on, always something to do in New Braunfels. Let's talk about the schools in New Braunfels. We have A and B rated public school districts in New Braunfels. Yeah, we've grown quite a bit here the last few years, but we're not stuffing kids into classrooms like sardines. The number of new schools here have grown with the population growth. Every time I turn around, it seems there's a new school. Let's talk about families. Did you know, and this is a wow factor here, did you know that New Braunfels outpaces both Austin and San Antonio when it comes to families with kids under 18? Here's some data that helps back that up. New Braunfels residents are 25% more likely to be married than San Antonio residents, so there's a stronger family presence in New Braunfels. There's lower poverty rates among children in New Braunfels. San Antonio has a child poverty rate of 27.2%. Austin comes in at 12.3% child poverty rate, and New Braunfels has a poverty rate of about 6.3%. So New Braunfels is a more appealing, family-friendly community with a stronger economic standing. Strong families, strong schools, year-round events and activities, location, small town feels, friendly people. The weather is another reason why everyone is moving to New Braunfels, but it's also a reason why you should think twice about moving here. Sure, we have around 260 or so sunny days in New Braunfels. We have short and t-shirt winters. We also have blazing summers when triple digits are the norm. It's been mostly dry here for the past 5 years, with the exception of El Nino rain last year. Other than that, dry, hot summers and disappearing rivers, springs, and lakes. In fact, it seems like the only way to get onto Canyon Lake these days is to be dropped by a helicopter. All the boat ramps are closed at Canyon Lake because there's no water to meet the ramps. We have water restrictions in New Braunfels. In hill country, you can't water your grass right now. It was like that last summer too, which is why many people have transitioned to dryscaping. In New Braunfels city limits, we're in a stage 2 water restriction, and that means you can water your grass once a week. We've had this where it's too hot for some of our clients and they have to pick up and move to a cooler state. So it's a real thing. If you're used to 70 degrees and sunny every day and watering your grass every day, this is the one thing you really should consider and think twice about before making a move here. The outdoor lifestyle is another reason why everyone is moving to New Braunfels. Even though it's a slower float these days on the rivers because of the water levels, people love the fact they're living in a destination town. I mean, how many towns out there have 2 rivers in their backyard or a huge water park where kids at heart have all kinds of fun in the summer? Plenty of ways to keep cool in the summer in New Braunfels. We also have our award-winning and shaded Landa Park where people come to walk, fish, picnic, ride the mini train, and spend time with the family and take school field trips. We have another huge park on the other side of New Braunfels, and more parks are coming to New Braunfels. These are all reasons why everyone moves to New Braunfels, and they're also reasons why maybe you should think twice about moving to New Braunfels. Tell me what you think. Are you on board with New Braunfels here? Is it the right place for you to move to? Or are you kind of rethinking things at this point? Let me know in the comment section below. And if you are thinking about moving forward, as in moving to New Braunfels, or you want to get out of Dodge and sell your house in New Braunfels, either one of those, I'd love to be your real estate resource of choice. You can email me, you can call me, or you can shoot me a text. As always, thank you so much for watching our videos, and we'll see you on the next one.